So I haven't actually worked out. This idea came to me just a couple minutes ago, and I was just like, I just want to kind of do this tonight. So I haven't really worked out how like our podcast will work just yet. I think Spencer also wants to join us, but I thought we might just do like a little test, like an episode 0, where we could talk about movie quotes. Going on to talk about.
Okay.
Mainly because I'm having a discussion journalism tomorrow, a journalism class about certain things pertaining to like freedom of speech and that kind of stuff. So, and one of my things I bring up is this quote from Men in Black, where he like talks about like how 1500 years ago, everybody knew that the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew that the Earth was flat. 15 minutes ago, and he's talking to Will Smith, you knew that humans were alone on this planet. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
Yeah.
Great quote. I mean, I can't say that's my favorite quote because I just kind of like was reminded of it a couple days ago. But I think some of my favorite quotes are like Indiana Jones quote from Temple of Doom, "Fortune and glory, kid." That one's great. A classic, Spider-Man. Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
And I also like from Iron Man 1, we just watched together. Now it's been a while because we're far into our Marvel movie. The Iron Man quote where he talks to Jarvis right before he starts flying. Jarvis is like, "Oh, we should run some tests," and Stark's like, "Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before."
Wow.
Pretty inspiring. I guess a theme you could see is like, well, the Men in Black one's more thought provoking, but the theme you could see within my favorites are. Yes. What are your favorite movies?
I don't know. My quotes are very, very random.
Yeah,
it's pretty much all from one movie, or I'm gonna start with the one that's like not from the one movie. So we watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
And I really liked Yondu's quote where it's like, "He may be your father, but he ain't your daddy," or something.
That is a good quote.
That was a pretty amazing. Yondu in general, just
yeah. I think Yondu is better in the second film than he is in the first film. Maybe that's because he got a little bit more of a. But I think the first movie is better than the second movie. Captain Serene, hey man, I just fell in love, bro, and I don't know what's going on. That's cool. I'm here. I'm glad that you fell in love. That's it. I'm out here trying to talk to people because I need someone to talk to, bro. Cool. Well, we're here. We're just talking about our favorite movie. Wait, so you said there was a bunch from one movie? What was that movie?
The SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh,
no,
SpongeBob SquarePants. I mean, surprisingly, kids cartoon, like kids movies like that have a lot of good quotes from. Let me hear some of yours.
It's the only movie I quote consistently.
Oh yeah, you got any for us off the top of your head right now?
Tyler.
Oh great, we got
Spencer, don't you have work to do? Do you have less than an hour now?
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I've got my Coke.
He was too busy playing for
that you didn't have your Coke. He was not too busy playing. He was too busy winning. I watched the whole thing. Dragon said I was in Spencer's stream earlier and I seen you. Yes, you did see me. I saw you. You were in Spencer's stream.
That was after the first match.
Oh, I forgot you didn't hydrate. Here you go, Dragon. Cheers. Dragon, what's your favorite movie quote?
I assume you can win the Natty this year.
Same question to you, Captain.
All right.
Tell us some from the SpongeBob movie. Oh, wait.
All right. Well, the top lines in the very beginning where it's like, "You got a family, Phil." That's a good line. And then there's one.
What, from the SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
You don't need a license to drive a patty.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's also one. There's one where it's like, it's not really a quote, it's like a scene, but I still count it. But it's like where Neptune removes his crown, everyone starts screaming bald because he's bald.
We gotta get the crown, save the town.
You're telling me your favorite movie quote is a bunch of people screaming bald?
Yeah, it's a great quote.
Oh, Captain Serene
then
said, okay, this will help me take my mind off things. My favorite movie is Just Go With It or The Proposal thing. Both rom-coms, right?
I
Just
have
Go With
never
It.
heard
That's
of
the one with
either.
Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. If I'm not mistaken. I think The Proposal is
All right. So my last
Proposal
favorite
2009.
line.
Proposal,
My last
yeah,
favorite-
Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. I like Just Go With It. I've never seen The Proposal, actually.
I've never
Oops.
even heard of.
Oops, someone else just chimed in. Lynn Boss. In
No.
Spanish. Sorry, I only took
No.
like a couple years of high school Spanish, so I have no idea what you're saying. Hope it's good. That could not even be. I'm pretty sure it's Spanish.
Maybe they're speaking French.
I don't think so. It looks. I've never seen The Proposal, but I like Just Go With It. That's right. If I'm thinking, that's the one with Jennifer Aniston.
Sure.
Plastic Surgery. Yes, it is. Classic. I think honestly, I think I like the Jennifer Aniston Adam Sandler duo more than I like. I think Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler duo is pretty good, but I like the Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler a little bit better. Matthew, what's up, dude? Roblox Football Fusion. Chris
Oh
Lindsay.
my
Indiana
God.
Jones is a good movie. Indiana Jones is a great movie. Possibly the greatest franchise. And you know what? I'm gonna just say it because I'm so biased. Greatest franchise in cinematic history. Indiana Jones, right? Raiders of the
Is it
Lost Ark
really
just so
better than
happens
the?
to be my favorite film. What'd you say?
Is it really? Is it really better than the early 2000s live action Scooby Doo movies though?
Yes.
Let's be
So
honest
so
here.
much. So much
No,
better.
no. Scooby
That
Doo
was
is the
not that
greatest.
was okay, the live action Scooby Doo's were good, but that was what's his name? James Gunn in his early days. Before he was in
Yeah.
his prime with Guardians of the Galaxy. I like 50
I would
First Dates
argue.
too. Rom-coms are my favorite. Yeah.
I would
50 First
argue
Dates is
that
good.
was his prime. I think.
I do not think the Scooby Doo movies were his prime. Although I applaud I applaud him for casting Matthew Lillard, possibly the most perfectly casted role in history. Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, we got, so much great quotes from mileage. I'm just making up things as I go. Then there's what is the thing that Patrick always says when he does his really bad Sean Connery?
I never even
Sean
noticed.
Connery's in the third Indiana Jones film, and he's like talking about Nazis, and he goes like, "Oh, slime of humanity."
Never even heard Patrick's impression. I guess it's just
It was bad.
forgettable.
You should yourself blame. Ask Spencer what his favorite movie.
Spencer, what's your favorite
You're gonna
movie
get a
quote?
follow, bro, because I like the vibes and the interaction with you. Not too. Thank you, Captain. Thank you so much for the follow. I really
Spencer, you have a
appreciate it.
favorite movie quote? Spencer does not really have a favorite movie quote.
Wow, lame.
I know. This is your tryout for.
Just say one, any of them. So far away, we can't even. You know what? This
See,
is
he
a good.
quotes SpongeBob too.
What did he say?
He said he quotes SpongeBob.
Oh, this is a good icebreaker for you guys to meet your new roommate. You should go ask him what. In the meantime, so I didn't have. That's pretty much all I had planned to do. My other like small plan was to watch some YouTube and react to some videos of the greatest movie. Put in the YouTube. Oh, we got Cinefix. They're verified on YouTube. I feel like they're pretty reputable. Got that little check mark. 100 most iconic movie lines of all time. I feel like I'm not gonna know half of these. I'm gonna send this
Can
to
I
you,
give
Nathan.
some random news?
Yeah. What's? See, I say it's a podcast about movies, but it's really about whatever.
All right.
I say it's about a podcast about movies just to have some structure.
Well, I think we should have some Virginia news because Virginia's a pretty underrated state. I think it's one of the more high-key underrated, more interesting states because there's always drama going on in Virginia. Like, for example, a Virginia school system banned Dr. Seuss books. So
Really? What was
yeah,
their justification for that? That's kind of
strong
odd.
it's for strong
Have-
racial undertones, is what they
Strong
say.
racial- I'm gonna have to re-examine all the Dr. Seuss. Have you been,
Yeah.
Matthew? I don't know if you were there, but I feel like. Oh no, never mind. We have not. Have we won a football fusion game yet, Nathan?
No, we
We
always
got
lose.
close, right? We got close. We were like leading, and then we lost it. I think maybe you joined late into that game, Matthew, on the other team. Hydrate. Cheers, Matthew.
I don't know.
I've gotten
thought,
better. I'm not surprised. I've only gotten worse, so you must have gotten better. Wait, Nathan, did you get the? Yeah, okay. That's the video we're about.
Wait, what's
I
going on?
sent you a
Matthew?
video on
Oh. Do.
I mean, I could just, I guess, no, you just, we're gonna watch at the same.
Are we?
Oh,
We've all heard them.
oh shoot. Okay, ready? 0-0. Are you ready?
Hold on, let me pull it up. Wait, do you want me to pull it
We've
up?
all heard
Wait,
them,
wait, I'm
said
just
them,
wait,
and
stop
shouted them
talking.
at our friends. They're
Oh
on our
shit.
T-shirts,
Oh shoot.
our coffee mugs, and
Good,
our
bro.
vintage Etsy needlepoint sweaters. These are the top
Okay.
one.
I think that sound good, everyone.
We've all heard them, said them, and shouted them at our friends. They're on our T-shirts, our coffee mugs,
I
and
think that's a good.
Are you doing?
Okay, ready,
Are we
Nathan?
doing?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready. Ready? What we watching?
Yeah, let's-
We're talking about our favorite movie quotes. You got a favorite movie quote, Matthew? Right now, we're watching the 100 most iconic movie lines of all time, as according to Cinefx.
we've all heard them.
Oh wait, I didn't say go. No, you don't have a favorite movie quote, Matthew? You have a favorite movie?
I'll probably mute myself so I don't like create an echo
Sure.
or whatever.
Yeah, if I want to talk about something, we can pause, I guess. Or we can just react after. I don't know. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
We've all heard them, said them, and shouted them at our friends. They're on our T-shirts, our coffee mugs, and our vintage Etsy needlepoint sweaters. These are the top 100 most iconic movie quotes of all time.
This music's kind of a vibe.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
You see, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, and those who dig.
You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, Bunk?
All those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
R.I.P. Robin Williams.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I feel the need for speed.
Roads?
I love this one.
Need roads. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Indiana Jones.
We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
You make me want to be a better man.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Love means never having to say you're sorry.
He's looking at you, kid.
I've always depended on the kindness of strangers.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
Would you be shocked if I put on something more comfortable?
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me.
I'll have what she's having.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. A boy's best friend is his mother.
No. I am your father. I'm Batman.
I'm Spartacus!
Bond.
James Bond.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Goonies never say die! You're killing me, Smalls!
I see dead people.
That the power of Christ compels you! It's alive! It's alive!
Real question here is, when are we gonna get more Edmund Town Hall movie review?
Like a box of chocolates.
I should. Is it reviews? Is that the title I had? Could be previews.
What's up?
Oh, sorry. Wait, let me pause real quick. Someone mentioned my Edmund Town Hall stuff. Chat, what's up, Ronaldo? Interesting. I mean, I don't want to assume that you're from where I'm from. That's on the anyone. Yeah, maybe if you're lucky, Ronaldo, maybe this summer when I get back home. Edmund Town Hall movie. He's like, when are we gonna get more Edmund Town Hall movie trailer reviews? Well, they were not reviews. They were previews. Really think of maybe a little bit of both. Maybe I can adapt them to have a little bit of both. They were previews because they were advertising what was coming next week. Like you gotta come back. I'll be back this summer. I don't know if that means I'll be making more of those. If you're lucky. If I'm gonna make a comeback, it's gotta be big. It's gotta be for a good reason. Can't just be because I'm back in my hometown. Wait, what are you at, Nathan?
At 249.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. What do you think so far? Before we continue, so far of these quotes, like about halfway in. Some of them are pretty old films, you know. I haven't heard before. I like them, but I haven't heard them before. I'm not embarrassed to admit that fact, even as a film major, because I've always considered myself not as, like, you know, there's a stereotype that surrounds film. Kind of the art house duty person. Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And we're not like that at all.
You gotta watch Rashomon, which I like. Some of these movies, some of these are like I like them, but I like to consider myself just like was it John Tyler? No, Tippecanoe, his running partner, his platform for U.S. president. He was a man of the people, and I like to consider myself a film major of the people, or of, you know, commercial movies, in which I like to talk about and just share my enjoyment with other people in the more commercialized cinema, like the Marvel franchise, and those kinds of movies. And although people think that those kinds of movies are selling out, I see that there's art in it. I mean, I do see that it is the first interest is earning a profit, but I do see some art that can be taken from Marvel films. Like, you know, I like to consider Steven Spielberg my director. You know, he made a lot of commercial hits, and he was basically, you know, kind of shunned by a bunch of directors for not making more artsy films. But I think his films have a lot of art, hold a lot of emotion, because they make a lot of money, doesn't it?
And their goals, like the Marvel movies, their goal isn't to just be this artsy fartsy film. Not every film has to be some artsy fartsy.
Yeah, but there's some art to it too.
Yeah, there is, but there's no, like, if you look at the definition of a film, there's not like a certain set of arts scenes they must fulfill in order to be considered a film. Like,
true,
you know,
and that's why you see a lot of experimental films.
Just like you don't have to be. Not every film has to be experimental to be considered a great film. So, I think the snooty film majors need to take some smoot off themselves just for a little bit. You call yourself the film major of the people. I call myself the film major for the children because I love a lot of kids movies.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what the first thought that came to mind when you said that, but I'll let that unsaid.
Please, yeah, you don't need to say
I think
that.
a mixture of both is good. I agree with you, Ronaldo. They each serve their
Yeah.
own purposes. True. How do you like being a film major? I like it a lot. I think it's really fun. I mean, I grew up watching movies. I love movies, so it's just I always saw college as a time in school where you could finally explore your interests instead of exploring what a government curriculum what a government has set as a.
Yeah, screw the government.
So, although like there's some there's some choices, like I see people make choices maybe not out of their own interest but out of like different things, probably being more like having a more secure after graduation uh, opportunity for jobs and what makes more money, like kind of business majors, and I think that's valid too. I always loved movies, and so majoring in it is just. I'm also a journalism major. So I've always I mean, I try to be humble. Sometimes I like to be not humble on stream. I think I'm such a but I think
About that.
saying you're humble in person also could be considered not being humble. You don't think I'm humble, Nathan?
No, I just want to
Okay.
create
You
some
want to be a
drama.
contrarian. I'm also I think I've been a pretty good writer for most. That helps me. I wasn't like always interested in the news. I like journalism because I saw journalism, broadcast journalism, pretty much as a future career choice for me. More considered like broadcast journalism with a focus on the film kind of stuff, pop culture, Hollywood industry, maybe like not just film. So that's what I kind of did in doing something that combines them, where I can talk about movies. I think there's a lot of opportunity with like I don't want to like define exactly what kind of job that would be. A lot of opportunity to make different kinds of jobs out of that. Now that anyone can be a journalist, basically internet connection and the ability to type.
True. That's true. Wow.
That's my long-winded answer. You're pretty simple. Okay, you ready? Oh, what were you gonna say? Sorry, I cut you off.
I really liked
That's
the
cool. Thank
inclusion
you.
of the Sandlots in this video.
Oh, I missed that. They had the Sandlot. What was it?
Yeah,
You're
they
killing
had-
me, Smalls.
Yeah.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
Great
I like the little gangster section with Godfather and
Yeah.
Goodfellas and Scarface. Good answer.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some great choices here.
Yeah, of course. I got sad when they brought up Robin Williams, but I'm glad that they did. Good.
Yeah.
Another one of his movies that ends pretty sad though. I will point out. Conspiracy. The signs were there. He was telling us with his movies, guys.
I don't know about that one, Chief. So when are they making a Roblox movie? I think that's the real.
Probably never. They're making a Playmobil movie and of course Minecraft. That was a given. Roblox not so much.
Roblox is more and more popular. I mean, why not?
Roblox is not more popular than.
Well, it's getting more popular.
Oh, sure. If it gets more popular than Five Nights at Freddy's did, then it has a chance of getting a movie into pre-production, like Five Nights at Freddy's is in pre-production right now. But I wait to see if they actually produce that movie to tell if a Roblox. I have my reservations on whether or not the FNAF movie's actually going to.
They released a trailer for the Minecraft movie yet?
No. I think it keeps getting pushed back. A lot like a video game release. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga coming out this May. Fingers crossed.
No, it's not.
It was supposed to come out December 31st, 2020.
Yeah, it was
before that, October 2020.
It's never coming out.
I don't know. They have all the I feel like it was. I think the only reason it got pushed back was because of the pandemic, but I don't know why. I don't know the exact reason. I believe that's the reason. I don't know, but they have I think they have everything in order. I think the games must be done. They have all the pre-order bonuses that they were gonna give out, like announced already. There's a Minecraft movie. Yeah, it's in pre-production right now. It's in still the
Who's
early
excited
stages.
for the new college
All we know
football
is
video?
all we know is that it's a thing. College football movies. Oh, the college football.
Oh yeah, it's coming out.
Oh yes, Nightbot
Next-
just reminded you guys of my Twitter. Actually, I don't know which Twitter. I have two Twitters. I have one for my like more like school-based journalism things that I kind of try to like not goof off on too much. I like to goof off sometimes on my wall, but mostly I just use it to promote this. I retweet my other Twitter, so if you follow the Wall What Twitter, you. I can't remember which Twitter I posted on, but I've talked about if you guys like WandaVision, or you're interested in seeing me talk about Marvel stuff or anything, follow whichever Twitter I did that on, or either of or both of those. I do like talking occasionally. It's very rare. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to tweet more about it, but I did talk about WandaVision. I put out one of my theories that I'm still proud of and I'm still devoted to. I will go down with the ship even though there's one episode left, and it's looking ever more unlikely that my theory will pan out. But I'm still believing in it. The very end.
What's
so shameless plug for my Twitter there.
Yeah,
of course. If I'm gonna tweet more, then I got no starvation for Marvel content. At the end of WandaVision this week, a little week break in which they deliver us the behind the scenes of WandaVision will be really cool. And then next week we get the start of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, runs us to May, which is when Black Widow comes out, and then June is when the Loki series comes out, and then July is when Shang-Chi Rings comes out, that movie, which I'm super excited for because I love Bruce, I love Kung Fu movies, I also like Jackie Chan. I think Shang-Chi is more based on.
You know what would be funny if I formed a rival Twitter.
Then there's the Eternals in November, and I think Hawkeye will probably take place between those or after Eternals in between Spider-Man 3, which I'm so excited for. I like Captain America. He might be my favorite Marvel character. I like his values, but like I cannot stress enough. They meant like I love Indiana Jones. I also love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been my number one since pretty much birth. I painted my childhood room the color of Spider-Man. I have Spider-Man fat heads on my wall.
Wow.
I consider myself Spider-Man sometimes. I wish I could consider myself Spider-Man so much that I could manifest his powers, but that just hasn't happened yet, unfortunately. So, of course, I'm excited for the new Spider-Man movie. Also, because there's room for all three. Maybe even all four, a live-action version of Miles Morales. Which Spider-Man is the best? Such a tough question. I know which one I consider is not the best, which is Garfield. I saw something where it was like Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man, and Tom Holland's the best mix of both. Which
Spider-Verse is the best movie.
Which am I Tom Holland fanboy? I know I don't know if it's because he's the most recent. I really do like what Tom Holland has done. I've grown up with Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, so I have a soft spot for Tobey Maguire. I think he made some great contributions to Peter Parker as a character. I don't know if he's. I think honestly, yeah, I'm a Tom Holland fanboy. I'm gonna die on that cross.
You're a Tom Holland.
I think he perfected the mix of both. I think he took what Tobey Maguire developed as good characteristics of Peter Parker. I think maybe sometimes Tobey Maguire goes a little too forward with the cringe fest of Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
And I think Andrew Garfield, I never really got into Andrew Garfield that much. I honestly, if I'm completely honest, I never really considered Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in my mind. I always considered his movies just kind of like, I don't know, like a different, like there's some people who like look at Breath of the Wild and don't consider a Legend of Zelda game. They just consider it like a different game about Link. That's how I kind of look at Andrew. That he's not Spider-Man. He's just like a difference. I think he made some good contributions to the witty, like, jokes that Spider-Man does mid-fight, you know, like the kind of wisecracking. But I don't know. I didn't really like it, to be honest. So I think Tom Holland kind of takes, maybe he could go a little bit more with the wisecracking. But I think he takes the best of Andrew Garfield and the best of Tobey Maguire and kind of makes both that. You like Andrew? I know you like Andrew Garfield, but I also think you just like him kind of attractive. Tobey Maguire is unobjectively not attractive in those films. I think he does a little bit better job for his image. Great Gatsby. I think on purpose is he supposed to look not attractive.
He's I don't know.
He's got his own vibe.
Well, I'm a dude, so I wouldn't really know, but
well, you could just say, you know, I can like I'm not attracted to Andrew Garfield, but I can like objectively say that he has appealing qualities to him. I could see why people think he's like hot.
I don't know,
what do you
people have
think of The
different
Graduate?
tastes.
I haven't watched it yet. I've been so busy with schoolwork today. I was like I'd really like to talk about movie quotes. So I hopped on here for a quick 40 minutes. Like turn over and watch it. HBO Max. I don't know if I'll have time tonight. I know I've heard it's a great flick. It's been used as teaching examples in some of my film classes a couple of times. I've seen scenes. I've seen how I've listened to the Garfunkel, Simon and Garfunkel album that was made for it. I love those songs. I will watch it. I will watch it by the end of the week. Right now, my focus is on getting my Robinson. Yep, that's one. Here's to you. Beside the live stream. I mean, look at, if you consider I'm live streaming at almost midnight for me. This was a very last minute. I am pretty busy. I'm focused on schoolwork, and then I'm also focused on WandaVision. But I will get to The Graduate by the end of the week. I promise.
Speaking of,
I did. You know, I should have watched it. If you text me earlier today, I would have watched it. I had time to watch it instead because I didn't get your message till I was mid the movie that I was currently watching. I did have time to watch a movie this morning while I ate my breakfast, and I watched. Have you guys ever seen 26 Nice Guys? Yeah, you texted me at 8 a.m. Let me look at the. You did not text me at 7 a.m. Oh, 8 a.m. Oh, I guess you did text me. I didn't know. Yeah, I guess I. Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, no, I had very. What time did you eat? I ate at. Well, yeah, so it was 9 for you. That is exactly when I started. So I was like a couple minutes in. I was gonna stop and start watching. I ate at 8 a.m. because I had to go pick up a camera. So the movie was kind of long, 2 hours. So if I wanted enough time to eat breakfast and watch that movie, but I did. I was considering just lying in bed and watching. Nope, if I watch TikTok, I don't have time to watch this. It's called The Nice Guys. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. It's pretty. You should tell Dad it's on. Where did I watch it? It's on Hulu. You guys, you watch it with Mom and Dad. You guys will like. Watch it when you can concentrate. I can concentrate on any movie, anything. What about Groundhog Day? I've seen Groundhog Day. You're talking about the Bill Murray one. Yes, watch The Nice Guys. The Nice Guys. Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe. They'll like it, I think. I always think they're gonna like something that they don't end up. What were you gonna say, Nathan? Sorry, I just.
Good. I'm probably gonna go to bed. I'm getting exhausted.
Okay.
So.
You don't want to finish this video with me?
No, I'm too tired. I gotta get my beauty sleep.
Oh, bro. Okay. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Are we playing Roblox tomorrow?
Sure.
If you can, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, let's do it during ITOM because I hate ITOM.
Great movie, and the other guy on this, chat. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna finish this video and then maybe oh shoot, I didn't realize that I have all this on my screen. I also have this. Not doing a Nathan is cop out. Nah, he gets tired sometimes. He's not going to bed right now. He has to save time for, he likes to watch the Where is Ronaldo from? I don't know. He knows about the Edmond Town Hall movie previews. I have some guesses. It's oh, don't be calling people sus. Colors head on here. Anyway, okay, let's finish the rest of this video, and then I'll probably have to, since we lost our co-host, end the podcast. I guess I'll go to bed. Okay. Can I hear some guesses? That's alright. You don't have to guess. Is it? The only thing I'm gonna guess is it in the New England area? Like that's the guess, as close as I want to get.
You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Get busy living.
Dying.
You get busy dying.
Of course, they include that in Ferris Bueller. Oh, and this. Wait, do you know Ronaldo, Julian? Wait, what is this? What is this quote? What is this from? Let Julian Clark co-host. I don't know, Jillian, do you even have Discord? It'll do.
We have a problem.
Classic, Apollo 18.
Here is failure to communicate.
You talking to me? The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Wait, do you know Ronaldo? Did you answer that?
Wax off.
Left. Wait, why did they do wax?
In here, this is the war room. Just a flesh wound.
Oh, I love this. Just a flesh wound. They could have done longer with that. Why did they do this quote for Karate Kid though?
I know kung fu.
Kind of a bad one. New Zealand movie or Australian? Hard to tell a difference. Perhaps, which means you do. Different. He's a friend from work. May have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's your favorite quote? That's what Nathan said earlier too. Ooh, yippee-ki-yay with the. Oh, there. This is. Dad loves saying this one, Julian. Go say this to Dad, Julian. Not this one. This one. The one with this guy. Let me put on closed captions so you can.
I ate his liver.
There you go. You gotta say it just like that. Warriors come out to play. Gotta go tell Dad that. Just that way. I ate his liver with
some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I just watched that the other day too. Silence of the Lambs, what a classic. Show me the money.
Your milkshake. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Oh, Willy Wonka. How do you like them apples?
These go to 11.
I'll be back.
Oh, I love this film. Spinal Tap. Normal speakers go to 10. These goes to 11.
I'll be back.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
It wasn't the airplanes.
It was beauty that killed the beast.
I could have been a contender.
Oh, I could have been a contender.
Take your sticking paws off me,
Ooh, Planet of the Apes.
silent free these people!
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, there's Russell Crowe. Are you not entertained? Oh, Sir Ian McKellen. Come! Oh, Attica. Oh, have you watched that yet, Jillian? In Dog Days of Summer, have you watched this in Writing Through Film? We watched this one. Great one. Al Pacino.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Ooh. Really? A quote from Aliens? There you go, Dragon. Here's Johnny. Can't handle the truth. Made it, huh? There you go. I did it! Oh, I love Tom Hanks. There's no crying in baseball.
What's in the box?
That is the quote. So they asked Brad Pitt what's the one thing he gets every time fans see him on the street. That's the one thing he said. Is every time someone sees him on the street, they go, "What's in the box?"
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
But why mail models?
Wait, why this from 2001: A Space Odyssey?
What's in the box?
Just what?
What do you? I think there's a better one. Sorry, Hal, I can't.
Do you think you're doing, Dave?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Why male models? Why so
Serious. Rip Heath Ledger.
Don't call me
Oh,
Shirley.
another classic right there.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Make my day. Oh, wait, did you guys see, was it Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon when they were talking about the title of the third Spider-Man movie? They were posting a bunch of fake ones as jokes. So this is the one Tom Holland posted, was Spider-Man 3, or not Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Phone Home, an homage to, because it's gotta, the first one was Spider-Man Homecoming, second one's Spider-Man Far From Home, so it's gotta include home in the name, right? So Tom Holland thought it'd be funny it was Phone Home. Jacob Batalon, I think his was Homewrecker, and then his was Home Run or something.
There's no place like home.
Hasta la vista. There you go.
So, what do you
Perfect.
think? Did we leave out one of your favorite quotes? Do you disagree with some of our picks? Can you name all
Usual suspect.
100 movies these quotes?
Oh, they're good. That was pretty good. Sorry, Ronnie, that was funny. Home Slice. Oh, was that what it was? Not Home Run? My bad. Home Run was one of the ones people had theorized it was. It was on that, if you watch the promo where they actually on that whiteboard. Home Slice. You're right. What's the real title? So the real title of Spider-Man 3 to be released in December of this year is Spider-Man No Way Home. Very fun video. Thank you. What do you guys think we should talk about next time on our? Maybe I'll brainstorm an actual concrete idea. Done with. I think Spencer wants to join us. He was doing homework that he had to finish by midnight, which is 9 minutes. So I hope he's getting done. So we might have 2 co-hosts, 3 tri-hosts. Is that a thing? I'll think of what we can talk about. Maybe we should also brainstorm a title for this. Yes, right. And I also want to. So there's this other site that we can host. Can Ronnie and I host? No. You can. Spencer sucks. He has to do work. He probably would have joined if I asked him. But I didn't ask him on purpose because I wanted him to let Jillian co-host. How about instead of letting her co-host, I have her be a guest? Maybe not on the first episode. One of the episodes. There's also an application that I want to figure out the logistics of, that we can both stream this live on. And also, you guys can send in your questions in audio blurbs, kind of like you do with, iMessage, where you can record your voice for a brief couple of seconds. And we can play it kind of like a radio and answer it. I'm educated in film. You're in the middle of one class. Sure, I don't want to gatekeep film education. Sure, you're educated in film. I mean, you have me as a brother, so I guess it's only natural. You pick up some osmosis. Best dialogue of all time. Look at all these other videos. Oh, I wish we had more time. Okay, that will do it for our episode 0. Oh, shoot, wrong button, sorry. That will do it for episode 0 of our movie podcast. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in.